Delighted to welcome into studio Martin Ward, a retailer in your area, a shopkeeper up on the Rathfriland Road. It is Spar, isn't it, Martin?
Yes, Centra.
Centra, I get confused in these matters. I leave this shopping to somebody else. And Henry Reilly of UKIP, party that's doing exceedingly well across the water.
Yeah.
We could see you being called to very high office at some stage, if the elections go. Lads, this is about, the fundamental of this is, you put a flag up on your roof supporting the cause of the Palestinian people who have been savagely bombed over the recent weeks. I think it's 8 weeks now. Four weeks in Gaza, and you were supporting them. You felt it was a wrong move, the flag shouldn't have been put up, that it was offensive to people. Does that more or less cover the ground in this instance?
Well, sorry, Ronan, it's not that I'm supporting, I'm supporting the humanitarian. I was just trying to highlight to the world the disaster that is becoming Gaza.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm taking any side.
Oh, I know, because I wouldn't see you as a political person.
Absolutely not.
I think your politics is the business of being in business. That's what you're doing. That's not good.
But that's part of the problem, because everywhere you go regarding this issue, especially in Northern Ireland, you'll find that it's tainted. Pro-Palestinian support is tainted with a very, very naked and rampant anti-Semitism, which, is so vulgar, it's frightening. Yeah. And I certainly have Jewish friends in Northern Ireland who are extremely concerned that, they've had their mosque targeted. And they're very, very concerned that this is just part of this latent anti-Semitism.
But what's also frightening, Henry, is that you seem that you have to qualify the statement that you felt an attack on a school, a constancy of attack against Gaza, which is resulting in women and children being killed, that you seem to have to qualify that in some way. No, that's frightening.
Look, we're in a very, very difficult situation, because if I was throwing rockets and bombs into Martin Ward's backyard, Martin Ward would at some stage say, "Henry, stop it, please stop it." Now, if I said, "Piss off, Martin," sorry,
hey, I mean, going.
If I said, "Clear off, Martin, I just don't like you, I can't accept your existence, I hate you as a people, I'm going to keep throwing these rockets." Now, at some stage, Martin's going to say, "Right, well, I'm going to shoot back at you, I'm going to try and stop you." Now, if Martin's shooting back at me and I take a baby and set that baby in my lap and say to Martin, "Right, shoot away, Martin, and if you kill this baby, it's your fault."
It's a big assumption, Henry.
No, but
it's a big assumption that Hamas...
That is the reality on the ground, Rowan. That is the reality on the ground. See, this is the problem, Martin, because whenever people say, "Free Gaza," whenever you question them in that, it actually means destroy Israel. The Gazans just cannot accept the fact that Israel exists. Now, the thing about that school is, Hamas are an organisation that are very skilled in propaganda. We've seen...
This is not them. This is the United Nations Secretary General,
and I can show...
moral outrage and a criminal act.
But, Rowan, we're getting off track here. And whenever we see these children on TV crying and made homeless, it breaks my heart. It literally breaks my heart to see those Palestinian kids like that. But, and I'm not...
I hate the butt coming in there.
It's not the butts, but it's again, we have to look at the picture in the round.
But don't blame the children for the terrorism, as you would see it, of Hamas.
Yes, exactly. I think Israel really has to be congratulated for the restraint that it's showing. The only reason, Martin and Rowan, why Israel is attacked for defending itself is because they are Jewish. This is blatant, rampant anti-Semitism.
Sorry, I must answer.
And it's something that people in Ireland, in particularly, have to come to terms with. You should monitor your Facebook page and make sure that provocative things like that are not said, because it's very, very damaging. In terms of the figures as well, there are no accurate figures on the number of fatalities coming out of Israel.
There's enough things happening.
Approximately 10 billion euros a year in aid. That goes into their infrastructure. Now, whatever way it's spent, it's clearly not being spent on hospitals, schools, or creating business. What I would think is that the Gazans need to hold elections and put people in there that really have the true what's best for their people at heart, and not not targeting Israel, and use that money to build a hotel infrastructure, the There's loads of things there. They could do offshore banking. There's loads of things that they can do in Gaza. Gaza could rival Tel Aviv.